Georgia's Aaron Murray, who had suffered through a tough game, found Malcolm Mitchell on a quick pass for a 45-yard touchdown play that ended Florida's hopes of looking up a Southeastern Conference East Division title on Saturday and gave the Bulldogs a victory against the Gators for the second consecutive season, 17-9. Murray, who had 3 interceptions in the game but finished 12 for 25 for 150 yards, hit Mitchell on a short route on 3rd and 5 with a little more than 7 minutes to play. Florida cornerback Lucius Curafoti missed the tackle, trying to pull him down by the "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Right arm. After the catch and miss, Mitchell raced untouched into the end zone. The win put number 11 Georgia 7-1 overall, 5-1 SEC in control of its own destiny in the East race. The Bulldogs host Ole Miss next week, then travel to Auburn on November 10th. If Georgia wins both, it captures the SEC East. Number 3 Florida 7-1, 6-1 finishes its league schedule against Missouri next Saturday. The last time Georgia beat Florida without giving up a touchdown was a 26-3 Bulldogs win in 1988. The Murray "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Score to Mitchell was set up by a 3rd down holding call on Dominique Easley when it appeared Georgia's drive had stalled. That gave Georgia a 1st down to keep the drive going. Mistakes almost crushed Georgia but finally did in Florida. The Gators had 6 turnovers in the game, 2 interceptions and 4 fumbles lost. It was 2 more turnovers than Florida had committed in its first 7 games. Florida got the ball back the final time and drove to the Georgia 18. On 2nd and 6, Jeff Driscoll 16 for 28 for 185 yards found Jordan Reed "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Who, just a few yards from the end zone, leaped to try to score. But Georgia linebacker Jarvis Jones, who had a huge game with several big sacks, knocked the ball loose and into the end zone. The Bulldogs' Sanders Cummings fell on the ball for a touchback to give Georgia the ball, and the game. In the first half, the two teams showed what was ahead by trading mistakes early and often. A fumble by Driscoll on the 3rd play of the game gave Georgia the ball at the Gators' 20. A "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. 10-yard run by Georgia running back Todd Gurley gave the Bulldogs a 7-0 lead less than 3 minutes into the game. The Bulldogs wouldn't score the rest of the half, as Murray threw interceptions to kill 3 consecutive drives. Driscoll, who also had 3 turnovers in the opening 30 minutes, didn't do much better. He had a 2nd fumble to kill a Florida drive near midfield late in the first quarter. Driscoll did manage to do enough to lead the Gators on a pair of scoring drives, field goals of 38 and 22 yards. "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. By Caleb Sturgis, the second coming with 2:43 left in the first half. The first field goal came on the drive after Josh Evans' interception stopped a Georgia drive at the Florida 9. Florida drove from its own 40 to the Georgia 5 on the final drive of the half. But on 2nd down, Driscoll threw a bullet at receiver Trey Burton in the end zone on the final play. But Georgia's Bakary Rambo stepped in front of him to pick the ball off. It was his 2nd interception of the season. "Thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Marshall Morgan's 29-yard field goal put Georgia up 10-6 at 8:34 in the 3rd quarter. It came after Driscoll's 2nd interception of the game. Georgia had another shot at easy points when Trey Burton committed Florida's 5th turnover, fumbling the ball away at the Georgia 26. But Morgan missed wide left from 37 yards out. Sturgis' 3rd field goal of the game, from 50 yards out, made it a 10-9 game with 9:41 left in the game. It made him 15 of 17 on attempts this season and was his 8th successful kick.